All right, guys, so the first mobility drill for today is going to focus on your feet. It is a lacrosse ball smash. Now, if you don't have a lacrosse ball, you can grab a golf ball, a baseball, a softball, anything that is dense enough as you put your body weight into it, it will not collapse. So if we look to Matt here, you will want to take your shoe off. Putting the ball on the ground, you're going to step on top of it, and from here you're going to roll from the top of your foot or the ball of your foot all the way back into the heel. And if you find anything that is particularly kind of painful or tight, hang out there, push down, and then roll back and forth just to kind of loosen that up. All right. Now, the second mobility stretch is going to be a new one we've kind of introduced here. If you have a PVC pipe, that would be ideal. But you can also use a broomstick, you can use a mop handle, really anything that is going to be able to withstand compression as you sit back onto it. So step number one is going to be going to a kneeling position. You're going to be putting the PVC or whatever element you're using onto your calf and then sitting back on top of that. And if you remember from class, you know how painful this can be. So I think we're giving you about 90 seconds to perform this stretch. So every 15-20 seconds, you want to roll that PVC down just a little bit to find a tighter spot or a new tight spot, and then hang out there and smash that out and kind of loosen it up for you. If you don't have access to something that would, kind of provide the stimulus we want, you can go back to your lacrosse ball. Sitting onto the ground, you're going to put your calf on top of it, prop your hips up, and then roll back and front. And that'll kind of get the same job done of just loosening up that calf. All right. Now, the final movement will be kind of one of our classics. It's the pigeon pose. Done a lot of running, a lot of squatting this week, so we want to make sure your hips are nice and mobile. So coming down to a pigeon pose, the front leg is going to be in a nice right angle. So we kind of see as Matt is setting the leg in a right angle and then pushing his hips down to the ground. Step number two is going to be kind of leaning down to the ground if you want to kind of increase the range of motion, and the other leg is nice and straight behind you. Breathing, staying relaxed, holding this position for the proper amount of time. It does feel pretty good, so enjoy it, guys.